Ian Poulter, a true rags-to-riches story in the world of golf, began his professional career with a humble handicap of 4. But with his unwavering determination and fierce competitive spirit, he has built a massively successful career and become a legendary icon of European Ryder Cup history. Poulter's reputation as a Ryder Cup hero far outweighs his lack of individual major wins in his 72 attempts. But Poulter's legacy extends beyond the golf course, as he was one of the driving forces behind the legal action that enabled him and his fellow LIV rebels to participate in the 2022 Scottish Open. So, what do you know about one of the most proactive defenders of LIV Golf? Stick around to find out all the details. Welcome to Golf Links, and remember to subscribe to the channel for updates on new video drops. Ian Poulter is an English professional golfer. During his illustrious career, Poulter has held the top 5 positions in the Golf World Rankings. His most enduring successes were his outstanding showings in the 2010 World Golf Championship and the 2012 WGC HSBC Championship. The future golf superstar was born in Hitchin, England on January 10, 1976. Terry, his single-handicapped father, raised him. His father was a golfer, and he introduced Ian to the sport when he was 4 years old. Poulter started working so that he could play golf because the equipment was costly. He was a shirt salesman who worked in a shop. His hard work and tenacity pushed him towards success. Later, he became an assistant pro at Leighton Buzzard's exclusive golf club, where he took golf instruction for $1.16 per session. The young man was renowned for his work and effort before becoming one of the top English players. In 1995, he demonstrated professionalism in a local championship. His distinct, audacious playing style caught the attention of sports analysts. Ian Poulter began playing competitive golf in 1996 and won his first trophy in 1999, Côte d'Ivoire. He was promoted to the European Tour thanks to his victory. He won many tournaments after being elevated to the European circuit, including the Italian Open, Moroccan Open, Celtic Manor Resort Wales Open, and eventually the Nordic Open. Ian claimed the Sir Henry Cotton Rookie of the Year award for 2000 during his first playing season. Success practically followed him. In 2003, 2004, 6, 9, and 10 and 12, the golfer was among the top 10 in the order of merit. In the European Ryder Cup in 2002 and 2004, Poulter competed and had strong performances for his side. Poulter earned his PGA card and was allowed to play on the PGA Tour in 2005 due to his brilliant game. Ian Poulter's hole-in-one at Augusta National's 16th hole during his performance in the 2008 Masters Tournament was something that many athletes could only imagine. The golfer advanced to the Open Championship Finals in 2008, where he lost to Padraig Harrington, the reigning champion. As a Ryder Cup participant, Ian scored 4 of Europe's 11.5 points, breaking the Ryder Cup point record. In 2009, Poulter competed in the Players' Championship, where everyone praised his abilities. As a result, he finished in second place at 8 under par, 4 strokes back of the champion Henrik Stenson. Poulter also won the Barclays Singapore Open at Sentosa Club in November of 2009. After finishing second at the Abu Dhabi Golf Championship in January of 2010, the player was ranked in the top 10 of the official World Golf Ranking. Poulter won the USA tournament for the first time in his career 1 month later. He easily defeated his opponent, English player Paul Casey. As a result, he was ranked 5th in the world. Ian scored 2 points in 4 matches in September of 2010 while playing at Celtic Manor. He was named Player of the Year again in November 2010 after winning the UBS Hong Kong Open. Later, Poulter was named the defending champion of the WGC Accenture Match Play Championship on February 23, 2011. The golfer achieved astounding achievements in his match on the European Tour. In the decisive game, he defeated his old teammate Luke Donald with a score of 2-1 to claim the victory. In 2011, Ian served as the captain of the European squad in the Ryder Cup. He won 4 out of the 4 games, and his performance was the primary factor in his team's triumph, with 14.5 points. His second World Championship triumph came on November 4, 2011, when Ian Poulter prevailed in Shenzhen, China, at the second World Golf Championship. He beat his other 2 opponents with 4 strokes. As a result, the player was recognized as the second European to win multiple WGC tournaments. Poulter rose to 15th in the prestigious rankings due to his victory. Ian competed in the 2015 Honda Classic on the PGA Tour in 2015. He had every opportunity to win, but his opponents proved formidable. As a result, he was defeated by Padraig Harrington in the final round. He had some issues the same year. Therefore, he only finished 51st in the OWGR. Poulter won the PGA Tour's alternate season in Puerto Rico in March of 2016. His performance was the best of the season. Ian Poulter hurt his knee in February of 2016 and withdrew from the next Ryder Cup on June 3rd. 3 days later, skipper Darren Clarke named him one of his vice captains for the encounter. Poulter completed a medical check at the start of the 2016-17 season and was permitted to keep his tour card. The player was allowed to compete in the 2017 Players' Championship. Ian competed in the WGC Match Play 2018, intending to reach the quarterfinals and make the top 50 in the World Golf Rankings. Later, the judges stated that he would have been included if he had won the semifinals. Unfortunately, Ian was defeated by his opponent, Kevin Kistler. Several weeks later, the athlete won the Houston Open and was named PGA Tour champion. He beat Bo Hostler in the season finale. Ian won the playoff on any circuit after reaching it for the first time in 6 years. As a result, he earned a spot in the Masters 2018 as the last participant, where he faced Tiger Woods. Ian Poulter was named a captain's choice for the European squad that competed in the 2018 Ryder Cup in September of 2018, and because of him, the club overcame the US squad in a match hosted in Paris, France. The golfer's estimated current net worth is $60 million. Ian Poulter has a distinctive sense of style, which he inherited from his mother, a former manager of the Letchworth location of a well-known UK women's apparel retailer. He also runs a clothing company, so in 2007 he founded Ian Poulter Design, also known as IJP Design. As a clothing sponsor, he produced several well-known pieces, including the gold shirts and American flag pants worn by players in the 2005 and 2006 Open Championships, and tartan golf trousers with printed claret jugs. Ian is a married man. He met his wife, Katie, in 1995, and they married in 2007. The duo is on the PGA Tour's most enduring pairings list. The golfer has signed endorsement contracts during his career with companies including Cool Sculpting, IJP Design, Titleist, Nikon, EA Sports, MasterCard, Oakley, Fathead, Audemars Piguet, and Marquis Jet. Recently, Ian Poulter has stated that if he qualifies for the Ryder Cup in Rome in September, he will consider not competing. Poulter's achievements for Europe against the US, most famously inspiring the Miracle of Medina in 2012, have given him the moniker Mr. Ryder Cup. But joining LIV Golf has risked his future participation. The LIV Golf Series brand and ambition, according to veteran English golfer Ian Poulter, significantly impacted his choice to join the rival league. The 46-year-old, who has won 17 events across several tours worldwide, expressed his excitement, saying LIV Golf's quick rise demonstrates why it has great promise for the future. Members participating in the Saudi-funded league have been suspended from the PGA Tour. Last summer, players on the DP World Tour were fined £100,000 and banned from the Genesis Scottish Open, but that decision was temporarily overturned on appeal. The Ryder Cup eligibility of players like Poulter, Lee Westwood, and Sergio Garcia, among others, will be decided by the outcome of the whole case, which will be heard in early February. Poulter said ahead of the Abu Dhabi HSBC Championship that he wanted to qualify for the Ryder Cup, but whether he would play is another story. He added that he was not giving up on anything. If I win these 2 weeks, who knows? I certainly don't expect to get one of the 6 captains' picks. Not in any way, shape, or form, which is also a shame. What does that tell you? What is the story there? While John Ram and Matt Fitzpatrick believe the Ryder Cup should only consist of the greatest players from Europe and the United States, Rory McIlroy has made it clear he does not believe LIV players should be on the squad, and has described the breakup of his once strong connection with Garcia in particular. Poulter was widely mocked for complaining on social media about Ryder Cup Europe's refusal to post birthday wishes to Garcia, acknowledging that he was fighting petty with petty. Through the years, I have said lots of silly things, Poulter added. Should I have said it? Yes and no. All I did was highlight a fact. There was no other reason. Look, 2022 was full of big distractions, and my whole focus for 2023 is to have as few distractions as possible, play good golf, and enjoy myself. With everything in the public domain, 2022 was difficult. So the question is, will Poulter be eligible for the Ryder Cup? And if so, will he choose to participate?